Hello children, welcome to today's class. Today's class is for class 8, subject mathematics, chapter number 11. It is time and work. So here the first part is introduction. When we are solving problems on time and work, we have to remember some of the points. So let us discuss it in some detail. So the following points should be remembered in solving problems on time and work. So the first point is, listen carefully, if a man finishes total work in D days, then in one day, how much of work will be done by him? So how to find it out? The total work done in one day. A man does the total work in D days. So in one day, how much of work will be done by him? In one day, he does 1 by D. D means the number of days that it takes to finish the total work. That means in one day he will do 1 by D of the work. 1 by D of the work. For example, if a man finishes some work in 10 days, then in one day, how much of work will he finish? Or how much of work will be done by him? It will be 1 by the number of days, that is 10. The second point is, conversely, if the work done by a man in one day is given, that means in one day how much of work is done by a man is already given, then the total number of days taken to finish the work. So total number of days taken to finish the work, how to find it out? It will be 1 divided by 1 day's work. Suppose if it is 15, then it will be, the 1 day's work will be 1 by 15. So how much time he will take to finish that work? How to find out? It will be 1 by 1 day's work. Suppose 1 day's work is 1 by 15. So what we'll do is, we'll put it in this place, in the denominator. So this one divided by 1 by 15. So we can also write it like this, 1 divided by 1 by 15. So when we solve this, what we get is 15 days. That means to complete the total work, he will take 15 days. The next is one example from exercise 11. The question is like this. Question number 3. 2 men can do a piece of work in 3 days. 2 men together can finish a piece of work in 3 days and 6 days respectively. 3 days and 6 days respectively. If that means one man by doing the work in 3 days and the second man by doing the same work in 6 days, it is done, completed. If they work together, in how many days they will finish the work? So one man takes 3 days, other man takes 6 days. If they work together, in how many days will they finish the work? So as just we have discussed, so if a man can finish the work in 3 days, so what will be the work done by the man in 1 day? That means first man 1 day work. As it is 3, it will be 1 by 3. Why it is 1 by 3? Because in 1 day how much of work is done? 1 by D. D means number of days. So 3 days, so it is 1 by 3. Similarly, second man's one day work is 1 by 6. So that means if the two men work together, so what we have to do? We have to add up these two values. That means how much of work is done by one man in one day and by the second man in one day. If we add this up, we get 1 by 2 by solving it. By solving it and simplifying it. 1 by 2. It means when they work together, in how many days they will finish the work now. So that we have to find out. In how many days will they finish the work. So for that, what is the formula? 1 divided by 1 day's work. So this is here, the 1 day's work is 1 by 2. So 1 divided by 1 by 2, we get 2 days. That means the same work, if both the men are working together, they will finish it in 2 days. Then now, the next will be the problems on pipes and cisterns. Now cisterns, which means tanks. Now you see, all of us know that a cistern or a tank, it is connected with two types of pipes. One pipe through which the water goes into the tank, and another pipe through which the water comes out of the tank. So the two types of pipes are called as inlet pipe and outlet pipe. Now inlet means which fills up the tank. That pipe which fills up the tank, it is called as inlet pipe, and the outlet pipe which empties out the tank. That means the pipe from which the water comes out from the tank. So here 2 points are there which we'll discuss. If a pipe fills a water tank in 12 hours, listen carefully, if a pipe fills a water tank in 12 hours, then in 1 hour, how much of the tank will be filled? So how to find it out? To fill up the whole tank, it takes 12 hours. So in 1 hour, how much of the tank will be filled? So it will be 1 by 12th part. 1 divided by 12, part of it. So in other words, what we can say is, we can say that the work done by the pipe in 1 hour is 1 by 12. The second one is, in the similar way, if an outlet empties a tank in 10 hours, outlet means the pipe through which the water comes out from the tank. So if an outlet empties a tank in 10 hours, then in 1 hour, how much of tank will be emptied? 1 by 10th part of the tank. So we can say that the work done by the outlet in 1 hour is 1 by 10. But for this outlet part of the pipe, we use minus sign. Because when the water comes out from the tank, the amount of water decreases. So 1 by 10 will become minus 1 by 10. Then next is an example from exercise 11, question number 10. It is, a cistern or tank can be filled by one tap in 4 hours and by another in 3 hours. How long will it take to fill if both the taps are opened together? So here what we'll do? 3 hours. It means work done by one tap in 1 hour will be, first it is 1 by 4, then 3 hours means 1 by 3. So the first tap, work done by the first tap in 1 hour, 1 by 4. Work done by another tap in 1 hour, 1 by 3. So now, work done by both taps together in 1 hour will be the sum of these two. that is 7 by 12. Now both the taps when open together will fill the cistern in. How much time it will take to fill up the tank if both the taps are open together? 1 divided by 7 by 12, which equals 1 5 by 7 hours. Thank you so much, children. Stay safe and keep learning.